Can you remember what you had for breakfast last Tuesday? How about what you were wearing on this exact date 5 years ago? For most of us, those memories are lost to time, just fuzzy blurs. But for a very small group of people, those details are as clear as day. They have a condition called hyperthymesia, or highly superior autobiographical memory. It's like having a super-powered memory, but only for your own life experiences. Imagine your brain as a massive, perfectly organized library. Every single day of your life is a book on a shelf, and you can pull any book down at any time and reread it, page by page, in vivid detail. That's what it's like for someone with hyperthymesia. They can recall almost every day of their lives, from what they ate, to the weather, to conversations they had, often with startling accuracy. The first documented case was a woman named Jill Price. Starting in her teens, she found she couldn't forget. Her mind was a constant, uncontrollable stream of memories. She described it as a running movie that never stops. While it might sound like a superpower, for Jill, it was often overwhelming and emotionally exhausting. She couldn't switch it off, so how does this happen? Scientists are still piecing the puzzle together, but brain scans of people with hyperthymesia show some interesting differences. Parts of their brain associated with memory, like the amygdala, which processes emotions, and the hippocampus, which is crucial for forming new memories, are often larger or more active than in the average person. There's also evidence that the connections between these memory centers and the prefrontal cortex, which helps us organize and retrieve information, are incredibly strong. It's like their brain has a high-speed fiber optic network dedicated solely to their personal past. But it's not just about brain structure. There might be a psychological component too. Many people with hyperthymesia report a tendency to spend a lot of time thinking about their past. It becomes a kind of habit. Is this habit a cause or a result of their powerful memory? It's a bit of a chicken and egg question. Does thinking about the past strengthen these memory pathways, or do the strong pathways make it impossible not to think about the past? It's likely a combination of both, creating a powerful feedback loop. Now you might be thinking, I want that. It would make exams a breeze. But hyperthymesia isn't about memorizing facts from a textbook. It's specifically autobiographical. They remember what they did on a certain day, not the list of a country's presidents they try to memorize. Their memory is personal, emotional, and deeply tied to their own experiences. They remember the joy of a birthday party from a decade ago, but also the sting of a hurtful comment with the same intensity, as if it just happened. This brings us to the double-edged sword of near-perfect recall. Forgetting is actually a really important psychological process. It allows us to move on from painful experiences, to forgive, and to adapt. When you can't forget, every mistake, every embarrassing moment, every heartbreak is perpetually fresh. People with hyperthymesia often have to work incredibly hard to manage the emotional weight of their past. They can't just get over it because it's always there in high definition. Think about it. We all have moments we cringe at, things we wish we could take back. Now imagine reliving those moments with the same emotional intensity over and over again. It can be a huge burden. While they can also relive their happiest moments with incredible clarity, the negative memories can be just as powerful, if not more so. It's a constant balancing act. Let's look at the science a bit more. Researchers at the University of California, Irvine, have been at the forefront of studying this condition. They've found that individuals with hyperthymesia aren't necessarily better at rote memorization tasks than the general public. They don't have a photographic memory in the way we often see in movies. Their skill is specific and automatic. They don't consciously try to memorize their day. It just sticks. Their memory is also highly organized by date. If you give them a random date from their past, they can almost instantly tell you what day of the week it was and what they were doing. It's as if their entire life is indexed on a mental calendar. This chronological organization seems to be a key feature of the condition. So, what does this mean for the rest of us with our frustratingly average memories? Well, studying hyperthymesia gives us incredible insights into how memory works in general. It highlights the crucial link between memory and emotion, and the different systems our brains use to store different types of information. It reminds us that our ability to forget is just as important as our ability to remember. Could you train yourself to have a memory like this? Probably not. The unique brain structures and potential genetic predispositions seem to be something you're born with. However, we can all learn to improve our memory. Techniques like using mnemonic devices, actively engaging with information, and even just getting enough sleep can make a big difference. But maybe the biggest lesson from hyperthymesia is about how we relate to our past. For those with this condition, the past isn't a foreign country. It's a room they live in every single day. It teaches us the importance of creating good memories, because for some, those memories never fade. It also underscores the importance of processing our emotions and experiences, so they don't become an overwhelming burden. While the idea of never forgetting sounds amazing, the reality is far more complex. It's a condition that comes with its own unique set of challenges and gifts. It pushes the boundaries of what we thought was humanly possible and forces us to reconsider the very nature of memory, identity, and the passage of time. So the next time you forget where you put your keys, maybe be a little grateful. Your brain is just doing its job, filtering out the unnecessary to help you focus on the here and now. Thanks for watching. What's the oldest, most vivid memory you have? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this fascinating, don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the amazing world of the human mind. See you next time.